Buying home in Texas? Here's how much money you'll need. Hello, everyone. If you are thinking about buying a house in Texas, especially if you are a first time home buyer, it can be a lot more doable than you actually think. I'll be mentioning some big numbers, but don't worry, okay? Stick with me to the end because there's a silver lining that can make this journey a lot easier than it sounds. Let's break down how much money you'll actually need to get those keys in your hand without getting overwhelmed. Number one, down payment, and it's not always 20%. Let's bust a myth. You don't need a 20% down payment to buy a home, especially not in Texas. First time buyers can often get in actually with just 3% to 5% down. FHA loans, which are super popular, only require 3.5% down. And if you qualify for a VA or USDA loan, that's zero down payment. Some programs even offer 100% financing with no down payment. Let's say you're buying a $300,000 home using an FHA loan. A 3.5% down payment would come to about $10,500. Point number two, closing cost. Plan for 2% to 4%. Closing costs usually run about 2 to 4% of the home price. These cover things like your loan fees, insurance fees, prepaid property taxes, surveys, homeowners go for a home that could be around anywhere from $6,000 to about $12,000. A good rule of thumb is to plan for about 3%. So let's say $9,000. Point number three, earnest money and option fee. Earnest money is a small deposit you give when making an offer to show the seller you're serious. It's not required in Texas, but it's common and helpful. This money is held in escrow and goes toward your closing cost or down payment later. Earnest money is usually around 1% of the home price, so about $3,000 for a 300,000 home. The option fee is a non-refundable payment, usually $300 to about $500, that gives you the right to back out during the option period if you change your mind after inspections. Think of it as buying time so that you can hire professionals to inspect the property. Number four, inspections, surveys, and appraisals. Know before you buy. A home inspection checks the condition of the house. A survey is basically a drawing of a bird's eye view of the property that shows the boundaries and the structure plus any improvements. An appraisal tells the lender the home's value. Inspections usually cost around $350 to about $600. Surveys are about the same. Appraisals run about $500 to about $700. You'll typically pay the inspector directly, while the survey and appraisal fee might be paid upfront or rolled into your closing cost. Your title company or your lender can confirm that. Number five, let's talk real numbers, what you might actually need. Here's a rough idea of